Hey friends, welcome to Ivy's Fortress. I'm Ashante, your reading friend, and today's book we have Help Wanted, Must Love Books. Try to get out of the glare of my light. This book is by Janet Summer Johnson, and the art or the illustrations are by Courtney Dawson. Now this book is interesting because the title is a call to action, which basically means it is encouraging the reader or the audience to be investigative about what it's calling the audience to do, either in the book or as the reader. So let's read the back cover to figure out some more information about what she's talking about. Help Wanted. When Shaylee's dad gets a new job, she loses her bedtime reading partner. She immediately starts interviews to fill the position and is thrilled when her favorite fairy tale characters line up to apply. But Sleeping Beauty can't stay awake. The gingerbread man steals her book, and Snow White brings her whole team. Shaylee is running out of options. Is bedtime ruined forever? Uh-oh. Now, this book is going to give me some good insight because I recently got a new job that requires me to work nights. And my daughter really loves bedtime, and she loves our routine because we read lots of books until she nearly falls asleep. But now that's being changed because I got a new job, so we don't get the same experience as we usually do. So I hope that this book can provide me some answers in my own life. So let's wait a minute, we're forgetting something. Our Friends Fingers, our welcome song. All right. So get your friends' fingers ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. I'm glad that you are here with us. I'm happy that you're near. Come along on our adventure, it'll bring you lots of cheer. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. All right, so I was so eager to get some answers from this book that I nearly forgot our welcome song, but all that is well now because here we are ready to read. Now I never usually read from this side, if you ever notice. So I'm going to try my best to make sure I don't stumble over my words because this is a different position I usually read in. But I want to make sure you guys see the pages. Help Wanted, Must Love Books. Written by Janet Summer Johnson and art by Courtney Dawson. Unlike most kids, Shaylee loved bedtime. She'd shimmy into her PJs, brush her sparkling smile, then raid the bookshelf for the perfect bedtime stories. Her dad would squish into the rocker with her, and they'd read until her eyelids refused to stay open. This arrangement worked perfectly. Until her dad got a new job. Finally, Shaylee reached her limit. "You're fired," she announced. Kind of harsh to fire somebody before you have another employee on deck. She put up a job notice first thing the next morning. Help Wanted, bedtime storyteller, must love books, apply within. Interviews begin promptly at 6:30 p.m. and began interviews shortly before bedtime. The fierce competition scared off the first 3 applicants. The next applicant brought along her 7 bodyguards, which was fine, until Shaylee offered them snacks. "Don't eat that! It's the Wicked Queen in disguise!" Shaylee refused to interview any other applicants that night. Before going to bed, she added a line to her job notice. Help wanted, bedtime storyteller, must love books, apply within, individual applicants only. Interviews begin promptly at 6:30 p.m. The next night, the first applicant seemed delightful. Run as fast as you can, until he ran away with the book. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I hear the yawn of a tired one. Shaylee refused to come out from under the bed to interview applicant number 2. In the morning, Shaylee changed her sign again. Help wanted, bedtime storyteller, must love books, apply within, individual applicants only, human applicants only. Interviews begin promptly at 6:30 p.m. At the next interview, Shaylee's ears pricked right up. The applicant could spin tales that kept her on pins on needles. She was just about to offer the job when the woman zonked out mid-sentence, fast asleep. The second girl was very particular about where she would sit. This chair is too hard. This beanbag is too soft. This bed is just right. Shh. Help wanted. Bedtime storyteller. Must love books. Apply within. Individual applicants only. Human applicants only. Must be able to stay awake past 8 p.m. Interviews begin promptly at 6:30 p.m. Shaylee had low expectations for the next round, but the first applicant had a very impressive resume. Her voice was musical, she could stay up past midnight, and she was obviously human. The two of them had a ball until Shaylee noticed the sooty fingerprints all over her favorite book. Darn. The second applicant hooked her right away. His storytelling gave her goosebumps, as did the gunk between his teeth. Yuck. Brush your teeth, kids. Help wanted. Bedtime storyteller. Must love books. Apply within. Individual applicants only. Human applicants only. Must be able to stay awake past 8 p.m. Solid hygiene skills required. Interviews begin promptly at 6:30 p.m. Shaylee despaired of ever finding a replacement for her dad until one final job seeker showed up. There he is in the door. He looked kind of familiar, and his voice was just right. Best of all, he smelled like strawberries and chocolate chip cookies. So Shaylee offered him the job on one condition. All of his work stuff is off limits during bedtime stories. The end. So it looks like we could read some of the resumes. Pinocchio. Let's start with Pinocchio. Pinocchio's personal statement. I have been reading for a long time. I mean, reading is something that is fun. I love reading bedtime stories. I have a lot. A little, fine. The truth is I can't read. I never went to school. Okay. Highlights. Knows how to have a whale of a time, willing to do a trial period, no strings attached. Education. Do I really need to fill this out? Interest. Learning to read, having a small nose, becoming a real boy. References. Geppetto, the Blue Fairy, may recall her last or not at all. Robin Hood. Personal statement. It would truly be a feather in my cap to become your bedtime storyteller, but I'll get straight to the point. I am a wanted man, and my price is going up. Consider hiring me before before my schedule is all tied up. Highlights. Stories always hit the mark, known for making others merry, and a negotiable fee based on economic status. Interest. Lifting others' burdens, preferably in the form of excess gold, anything green, clothes, money, etc., staying alive, and performing magic tricks. Awards and honor. Sherwood Olympics first place, privy digging, and Nottingham Fair archery competition 12th place. I'm no fool. References: Friar Tuck and Little John. Tinkerbell's resume. Personal statement. Ting-a-ling tink, tinkity ring-a-ding. Tink tink tink, rink-a-tink. Tring-a-link-a-tink, ding-a-ring. I'm not kidding. This is what it says. Highlights. Ting-a-ting-a-ting. Tinky-tink-tink. Ling-a-ring-a-tink. And a work experience. Tinker-ting-ding. Tinker-ding-a-ling. Rinkety-ting. Interest. Tinkety-trink. Tink-a-bink. Tink-a-ring. A tink, 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 rinkety ring, bing a link. That one was tough. References: Peter Pan. The Frog Prince. Personal statement. I would jump at the chance to become your bedtime storyteller. My expertly told tales will leave your friends green with envy. Highlights. Tells a hopping good story. Will keep your bedroom bug-free. Can fetch books and any other trinkets from hard-to-reach shelves. Interests: reading, eating flies with friends, swimming, playing music. Awards and honors. First annual Summer Swamp Games, gold medal in leapfrog. Greene County Fair Fly Eating Contest, grand champion. References: none at this time. A moment of silence for all of my friends lost in the name of Frog Legs dinner specials. Stay off the frogs, folks. Now, a little bit about our author and illustrator. Bedtime stories are routine in Janet Summers Johnson's home, though she may have been fired as said storyteller once or twice. Okay, 3 times, but who's counting? Happily, she has weaseled her way back into her kids' good graces, and they occasionally allow her to fill that position, at least when Daddy isn't home. This is Johnson's debut picture book. She lives in Logan, Utah with her husband and 3 kids. Courtney Dawson is an illustrator and picture book artist living in the sunny little town of Ventura, California. She has a deep love of reading. Her mom's chilaquiles. Oh, that's a tough one for me. I'm sorry. Chilaquiles, and most kinds of ice cream. Her work is inspired by the world around us and all the good that's in it. When she's not working, she can be found riding her bike, painting to Sam Cooke's music, or enjoying a rainy day with her partner, her baby, and her cute cat, Tuesday. Wow. So much fun. I loved reading this book. It was very entertaining. So I guess I can just dress up as Peter Pan or probably a fairy like Tinkerbell, and become a different person and pretend that I am a new applicant for bedtime stories. So I guess parents, you could do that too, or you can find a new job, but who knows how challenging that may be. So I don't know. I don't have any answers for you, but I do know that's all that I have for you today as far as this book, our song, and just some cool insight about my own life. So I hope I catch you guys next time, and keep on reading. Bye, friends.